Stop cutting the noise is the biggest challenge in the space of wealth creation. If you just allow yourself to listen to any of the TV channels, the biggest challenge is what? There are so many experts, so many of them keep coming up, keep giving you ideas, keep giving you thoughts, buy this, buy that. So if you go ahead check, one of the things what I completely hate is the stock recommendations, is the recommendations to sell something, buy something. Why? Because that is the reason why so many people lose money. Are you with me? How many times, be honest, how many times you as an individual have lost money because you just followed some weird recommendations which are given in various maybe channels, right? Maybe I can recall like some of the popular channels or some of the maybe the newspapers which are coming out. Say if you check newspapers, I'll ask you one very logical question: how what is the so many things? I mean, I mentioned this in one of my videos before. If you check, when you buy a property, when you buy a real estate, you don't have this mindset which is what, where you don't check the price every day. But when you buy a stocks, I mean, have you gone mad? I mean, we go ahead, check the price every day, day in and day out, morning, afternoon, evening, and then can I sell it? Can I buy it? Understand this: the averaging concept gives you nothing when it comes to investments. If you keep averaging out, you don't get anything. You get like 4%, 5%, 6%, nothing beyond that. See, what is going to create enormous amount of wealth is a conviction. Are you getting it? The conviction what you have is going to create enormous amount of wealth. How much conviction you need to have? See, when you put that enough amount of efforts when it comes to research, or you take the research efforts from some of the very, maybe you can call it as the people whom you can completely depend on, who are like really putting their efforts to give you some research inputs. So when you put in enough inputs to do your research, that is when you start getting your conviction. And when you have the conviction, you can hold on to any kind of assert for a longer period of time. When you hold the assert for a longer period of time, that's when a wealth is created. That's when a strategic wealth is created. What I mean by strategic wealth, which means it is a strategy. It is not by luck and fluke. I know people who have like created 10 lakhs just in a day, 20 lakhs just in a day by just trading. But the same person have lost 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs just in a day. Is it sounding like familiar? Right? I'm not sure. Are you the one who are actually done it? Because many a times, I have come across people who just don't have strategies and just listening to maybe people's recommendation and then buy things and then sell things. So understand this. Even later point of time, when we do some research work to find out these are all the mutual funds which you can possibly invest, these are all the stocks which you can possibly invest, these are all the things what you can sell, everything. But I'm not going to tell you this is a particular mutual fund which you must have to invest. Not exactly. I don't believe in giving you the fishes. I believe in teaching you how to fish. So if you go ahead check, typically what we will be learning is the methodologies of evaluating a stock, methodologies of evaluating a mutual fund, methodology of evaluating how to actually do an asset allocation, or how to actually go ahead structure your financial journey. So these are all the things what we are going to do in the future, but definitely not something, oh, you have to do it, you should not invest on this, so because that never works. So if you go ahead check, conviction is the most important part when it comes to investments. So how to create that conviction is something what we are going to see in depth in some of the future videos. So see you more. And why I'm like so excited in this particular video is because I believe a lot in conviction. I know a lot of people do like tremendous mistakes just because they follow instructions which are crazy. They follow recommendations which are mad, I mean, primarily I'm referring to a lot of TV channels, right? I mean, so many experts, completely this guy, same stock, this guy comes and says buy it, same stock, another guy comes and says sell it, right? It may be SBI, it may be Infosys, whatever kind of thing, buy it in the morning, sell it in the evening, right? You are not meant for it. You are not a sprinter. Understand this. If you are a sprinter, it's a full-time job, right? I mean, in investing, you need to do it day in and day out. If you are somebody who is like that, then it's okay, you can go ahead, check it. But if you are a working professional, you are a business owner, why this is not 100% time, then the way you approach it is very, very different. You can't approach like anybody else, so your approach has to be different. So I'll be spending a lot of time to actually mold your mindset to become an investor, because I believe an investor is somebody who has that conviction, who has the power to control the mind, knows what kind of emotion they are in, right? All those things is what is important. That is something what we'll be doing. So see you soon in the future videos. Bye for now. Take charge.